Hi.
Guten
Hi.
Morgen, minasan.
It is us in Holy Trinity.
Alright, this is the worst intro we've ever done, alright.
So,
Hi
we'll
guys.
fucking use this intro.
Welcome back to
You
the
can't fucking judge us. You do the intro every day and we don't talk shit about you.
Yeah, because I do the best intro.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Then let's okay, we'll go around one at a time and do your
But we have
give
to
an
do
intro.
one word each.
No, do give your intro and then we'll determine which one's the best. Alright, good intro. Moving on to Sunny over here.
Trinity is us. Hello. We are the audience. Welcome to the podcast-ish. We're doing good. How are you?
Alright, not bad. But I guess to newer people, if people haven't seen the show before, we are the Unholy Trinity. This is our podcast. Yeah, so today we've
I give
got
Theo a 10 out of 10.
Well, yeah,
Thanks,
we'll
bro.
do an intro. Introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name Dio/Azefros. I'm wearing purple today.
That's actually a very
He's
cute
the
intro.
purple, he's the purple guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're a purple man. You know, like Jessica Jones.
Like Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh, gross.
I was gonna say something. Okay, never mind. I am SCL/SCL.
Lovely. And I'm Jack. And yeah, we're the Unholy Trinity.
You repping Garfield?
Let's yeah, I'm repping Garfield.
Eating
Let me see that. Yeah.
burger.
Let's jump into today, right? We've got a show for you. We're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be the format of the show. If you're not familiar, we're going to talk about some film recommendations.
Yes.
Talk about a film,
Yes.
TV recommendations.
Let's go.
Talk about some TV, and then we're going to do a quick news segment. Without further ado,
Super fast.
let's go. What are we talking about today?
Wait.
Movie.
I'm gonna give my thoughts as the stuff that I watched this week.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, I watched 3 Scream movies. Scream 1 to 3. My thoughts. All right, I'm like Scream 1, good movie, great movie. In fact, near perfect movie.
Oh,
Good shit.
Wow.
Very nice.
That's hot.
Scream 2, pretty good. Got a lot of the charm of the first one. Don't really dig the ending though because they reveal the killers and I'm like, bruh, I don't even care about these people. Scream 3, didn't
The
like that one
best
at all.
one.
I didn't. It just did not have any of the charm of the previous two, in my opinion.
Scream 3.
Despite having the same director
Yeah.
and a lot of funny. He loved filming feet in this one.
You
Very
did?
strange thing for feet. Yeah,
I
which,
don't remember it on the bits I watched.
yeah, but like, yeah, there's so a weird amount of feet in that one. But that doesn't deter like my
Stinky.
opinion on the thing. But like, yeah, didn't
Uh-oh.
like Scream 3 that much. I also watched this like I think it was 1950 something movie called All That Heaven Allows, and it was kind of ass.
What's it about?
It was like okay, you
It's
got
what heaven's
this
It's about heaven.
lady whose husband died years ago, right? And she's got 2 children, but these children are like grown up, so like. Well, at least they're definitely like the actors are definitely grown up.
Grown ass.
They're definitely playing at least characters that are like 20 older.
Young adult.
Middle age.
Yeah, they
But-
looked kind of old. But
Mm.
because casting back in the 50s, you know. They
Yeah.
also do the funny thing. The main love interest for this story is meant to be like insanely younger than the main character, but the action does. They kind of
It's
both
supposed
look
to be a
old.
MILF story.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh.
But like society doesn't approve, you know. She should marry this other guy instead. But she, I'm
don't
gonna
get it
spoil
back
it
later.
because like I don't know. I want to talk about
I don't
it.
know. I'm just go for
I
it.
mean, it's like 70 years old.
It's
by
like
now.
yeah, you should have seen it by now. Okay.
Oh yeah, sure. We
It's
should have seen
famous
it.
for like its use of color apparently because it used
One of the
Technicolor.
first technical.
Yeah, I think so. And man, Technicolor looks.
Is Technicolor just black and white painted with color?
I don't think so.
Because it's not filmed in colors.
I think it is.
Would it have like a full?
No, because like that by that logic, they're the color back in the 30s, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, Technicolor is like
Actual film
color. Yeah, because this one clearly looks like it was like shot with color.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look that good. It's like a lot of like hyper stylized colors and stuff. But even though they're trying to be realistic. But anyway, the main thing I was gonna say. So like it comes to this like crux of the story where they're like, this guy's like, you gotta either basically pick me or pick your children, because the children like don't want her to marry this dude because he's like
the same
first poor and secondly like younger, and like they're like, oh, society, what will they think of us? You're dooming us all, mother. And then she goes, yeah, I'm not marrying you anymore. And then it's just like, oh, then they both get like sad, right? Because it's like your typical rom-com shit. But then like it's like flashes forward a bit, and the kids just don't really care that much. And the mum's like, well, in that case, I will marry him. So it's like, because like the kids like move out and go and live their own lives, right? But it kind of undermines her choice, because it's like she didn't make like a huge decision, because now she can just go back and undo that decision because the kids are just gone. It doesn't matter. The man should just be like, hey, you rejected me once before. I shall not get with you again. But they do.
Love wins at the end.
Love is in the air.
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a bad premise, but then it's just like I felt like the decision of the movie at the critical point was just like so poorly resolved.
Poorly executed.
Yeah. Anyway.
Moving on from the 50s.
I watched Creed 1 and 2 this week.
Mm-hmm.
Those were great
why?
movies. Yeah, because we may or may not be talking about the third in this trilogy today.
Creed I.
Indeed.
Creed E.
I think I really like Creed 1 is like, it's good, but it's kind of got that Force Awakens effect where it's kind of just like the first Rocky movie again, but different.
But now with You're Not My Father.
Yeah. It's kind of, in my opinion, it's the first Rocky, but better. Because I don't like that first Rocky movie.
Yeah,
I tried to listen to what both of you were saying at the same time, and I picked up
He's
nothing.
talking about You're Not My Father and something. Did you say Star Wars?
Yeah, because in Star Wars Episode 4, he meets Darth Vader. And it's
Spoilers, bro! Oh my god!
You've got your timeline wrong, mate. That's episode 5, I think.
Oh wait, yeah, I got the timeline wrong. I thought
Living in the 50s.
4 was 5, and 6 didn't. 7 existed in that trilogy, but no.
No. So I think the first one's pretty good. It's just like in my opinion, a better version of Rocky. But then Creed 2 is just like really good. That's like the good shit, bro. That's like, damn, for real.
Yeah.
We busted respectfully. That was an incredibly emotional movie. Love it.
But did you understand what they were talking about in the dinner table in Russia?
I've already seen this movie, so like, yeah, I do know it. I've seen it twice. So like, yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember. They just mother be like, I'm disappointed.
Oh yeah, that was also the funny thing. A lot of there was funny editing in that moment where the lady kept picking up her drink and then not having it in the next shot, so it just looked like she was just taking shots of wine. Yeah.
Yummy.
That was pretty fun. All right, should we talk about Creed 3?
Let's do it.
Okie dokie.
All right. So Creed 3, it is the directorial debut of Michael B. Jordan.
Let's go.
It stars Michael B. Jordan.
Let's go.
Tessa Thompson.
Let's go.
Jonathan Majors.
Let's go.
They're your key players.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
What's your first impressions of this one?
Yo, he back. For real. I thought, damn, that was pretty good. Really like the fight scene. And I guess the general premise of what they had to fight was alright. but I'm not too big of a fan. Although it works, I guess.
What? That was so vague. I'm not too big of a fan of what? The movie?
The premise on why he had to fight Jonathan Major.
Alright, I guess we'll probably get into that a bit later on, yeah? Alright.
For my first,
Oh, sorry, just like overall, did you like the movie?
I like the movie.
nice. Haven't watched other Creed movies. Haven't
Damn,
watched the other
Brady,
Rocky
do your
movies.
research.
Haven't watched the other Rocky movies
Damn.
either. So, first step into this.
But
In general, boxing movies. I like.
This is not like a boxing movie though. This is
No.
an anime movie, 100%, like all the way.
yeah, I
This is
mean,
barely a boxing movie.
they got some tropes in
All
there.
of the fights in this are not accurate
Stylized.
to real life at all on how boxing works. It's all just like funny anime stuff,
Yeah, compared to the other movies,
which is
more
what the
style.
director was going
Yes.
for. So like, I think that was pretty. But yeah,
No, fair enough. Yeah,
yeah. Did you like it?
it was alright. It was good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to see what you guys think. What you guys think?
I'm like, yeah, it was pretty cool. It feels so different from the previous two.
Should be.
With the obviously new direction of it. I just feel like the tone and kind of everything was just a lot different, which is a vibe. I can't decide which one I liked more, this one or the previous one. But I really fucking love this one. I don't think this one is as emotional as the last movie, though it had a moment in it that did make me and the person I was watching with tear up a little bit. That person was Ibrahim. So, yeah.
Wait, he made you tear up?
The movie.
Not Ibrahim.
No, not Ibrahim.
Ibrahim went up to him,
Yeah.
kissed him, and held his cheek and kissed him. And then Jack was like,
So sad.
What?
"I'm
By the
happy.
way, you know how
happy he is."
when we watched
Yeah.
the Creed movies, I'd be like, what if they kissed? And then they
Yes.
did kiss in this one, and I was, oh wait, shit, that's a spoiler. They do it as a joke,
Oh,
but like,
yes.
yeah, Jonathan Majors kisses McMejo at a point. I was like, oh, they did the thing, but yeah.
Mhm.
Really cool for a directorial debut. I love the fight stuff. It doesn't like. I really like the previous two movies for their fights. Like they feel like grounded and like well shot and all of that. This
Yes.
one's completely out of it. Like they're literally like going to another universe with their fights, right? Like it's insane shit. But it's cool because it's like it has that emotional weight behind it, and it's heavily like stylized and unrealistic for the sake of that, which I
Yes.
think works and captures the vision of it being an anime, which is like
That's that way I was talking about anime. That
they
makes
do
sense.
they'll do specific fights to
Yeah.
mirror stuff from anime,
fight.
Dragon Ball, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They were a bit. Pretty much every shot in this movie, me and Ibrahim would be like, "Oh, that's an anime shot!" Like when they do close up on the eyes and all that shit like that. Like yeah,
Alright.
super anime. This is probably the best live action anime movie I've seen that isn't based on an anime.
Yes.
Which makes me think, like, in the future,
Is it the
we could probably
only
do
live
it.
action based on
Not
anime
Yeah.
that isn't based on an anime?
Yeah. Oh
Probably.
yeah, this shit was fucking cool. I really liked and this is my favorite antagonist in the 3. 100%. I really actually like what they do with actually no, I was gonna say a spoiler to do with the last two, but I won't do it. It's yeah. But yeah, I really like Jonathan Majors. I liked their chemistry and like their conflict, and it was one that made sense. There's kind of a moment where a character does something in the middle of the movie and kind of takes it a bit too far for not much reason. This is like sudden character motivation, slight switch. Because the way I viewed it, like they're not enemies until suddenly they are enemies.
Yep.
There's like a particular scene,
Mhm.
right? I'll say, I'm trying to talk without spoilers. The antagonist does something in the movie at a point that I feel like was really bad, and Michael B. Jordan's character didn't really like. I think kind of anyone in the universe didn't take it as seriously as it should have been.
Yeah.
It's a spoiler, that's why I'm trying to tread around it. There's like something happens, and then it is the what insight. It's what starts the actual conflict. But then beyond that, nobody really mentions that inciting incident again, and then stuff will happen. It's actually really hard to talk about spoilers. I'll talk in spoilers about it. But it's like a weird cause and effect thing that doesn't quite work.
Yeah.
But I see what they were trying to go for. But overall, I really like this movie. Oh, the other negative thing, sorry, before I forget. So there are various side characters doing stuff in this movie. But, like, they all forget their plot lines for the sake of the main plot. So you got Tessa Thompson, she's kind of got her own struggles, but then she forgets the struggles. You got the daughter, who kind of has a bit of a conflict thing.
Yeah.
That is completely gets forgotten as well.
Yeah, they didn't really resolve.
They do.
Yeah,
They set up this conflict potentially between Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson, something to do with the daughter that doesn't get resolved. That's weird. It feels like a lot of it was cut. So yeah. Because it's not a super long movie. It's like, I think, 2 hours.
Creed 3 stands for 3-hour movie.
It probably was meant to. Well, I mean, every movie is always meant to be a longer movie that is cut down, but like, yeah. But yeah,
Yes.
so, some stuff. The interesting thing is, like, what did you think about Rocky not being in it?
Damn. I mean, in the story, Rocky doesn't really need to be there. So I'd say it's fine.
I think there was one scene in the movie where he should have been in it, and it didn't make sense that he wasn't in it. But like, I understand that they couldn't get him. You know what scene I'm talking about, right? Don't spoil it. But like, you know,
nothing's coming up to mind immediately.
Well, it's a pretty important scene, but sure, we'll get to it in spoilers.
All right.
Passive aggressive. Oh my god.
But yeah.
Trying to shake.
What?
Passive aggressive. Oh my god. That was
Oh,
a pretty important thing, but we'll move on.
Well, yeah, because I can't talk about it because it's spoilers.
We'll move
Love
on.
it.
Let's go. What did we think of the acting? I'm
I
sorry.
can't say anything.
Yes.
What are
I
you
know.
talking about?
No, it's just creating fake tension between
It's
us.
not transforming fake tension. This isn't a Creed movie.
Just like this movie. No, that was a lie.
Yeah, that's
Was that a lie?
Huh?
Creating fake tension?
What's
It's not a lie. How about this movie?
More like
what do you...
boxing is fake tension.
True.
But this is not boxing. This is just people going to fight each other because they're pissed off at each other. Yeah. It's kind of funny the way these Creed... I don't know if it's the same with Rocky, but the way, like, you just challenge people and then it kind of becomes like a big thing.
Yeah, that's the thing I have
There's
a
not
bit
really
of
any
a
rules to
problem.
it.
Not a problem, just like a peeve about. Like, you didn't have to fight the guy.
No, there's no other way to resolve it. They have to do it in the boxing ring.
Well, in
No,
the
no,
Rocky
I agree
movies,
with
like
you. Like,
they're
there is-
actually in a tournament situation, so they are fighting.
They play really loose with the rules of
Yeah,
boxing in this
it's like I
one.
just make up a match.
Because this is not a boxing movie. It's an anime movie.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I liked it. I really liked it.
Nice.
I feel like it's just doesn't carry the emotional weight of the previous one. So yeah, I think that I don't like it as much as Creed 2. I definitely like it more than Creed 1. But yeah, that's kind of like my ranking of the Creed movies.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could see that.
You can see that. Yeah. Let's break it down. Let's talk about the acting.
So they're all pretty solid.
Yeah.
Wise, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the daughter.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
cool. Good acting. And Jonathan Majors was like peak.
Always.
Good
What
sign
a
language.
sexy man.
Yes.
Yeah. And Michael B. Jordan, great as always.
Also
Famous
sexy
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
Surprised Jonathan Majors had the back and the spine available to act in another film. I'm surprised he didn't break his back from carrying Ant-Man and Quantumania.
Oh, shit, bro.
That movie.
This, who was, yeah. This is a better movie than
Oh, you think?
To
Yeah.
be, yes.
Is there anything else to say about acting? It's pretty much perfect. Like, this is great
Yeah,
casting
got
all
no
around.
problem with it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's good.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes.
And there are other characters I want to talk about that are spoilers, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
alright.
Creed's mom is still in this movie, so like, yeah, she's good in that one. She's good in it as well. Who got
Oh,
the
yeah.
side? Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't she have a side story that didn't go anywhere?
I'd argue it did, but like, we'll get. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of. No,
Oh, it's
yeah,
kinda
kind of. We'll
integrated
talk
with
more.
things, yeah.
It's completely spoilers, but yeah, I know what you
Yes.
mean. The writing.
Yeah.
We've kind
Yeah,
of gone
we've-
like it's
Talked a bit
There's-
about that.
hard to talk without spoilers, but like, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Now that I think about it more in the context of anime styling, it is a very anime kind of storyline here. It's like, oh, very bad. Well, it's like, oh, childhood friend, not very bad, but then he's became evil. Then you have to
I don't
fight
think
him.
it's they kind of it's just like he
You know,
becomes
it's
morally grey.
literally the Naruto Sasuke story. Like, oh, we used to
They
be
actually
friends.
they do in the way they choreograph some of the fights, they do reference Naruto,
Yeah.
and they do some interesting things with like to do with that. But that's kind of spoilers. But yeah.
They used to be buddies.
So I think going to
Stuff
this movie
like-
list of going, oh, it's a boxing movie. It's more of an anime movie, which is exactly what I was expecting of the movie, because we've been looking at all these interviews and that's all they've been
Oh.
talking about pretty much was anime. So it's like,
See,
what do you-
I watched the movie before the interview, so I'm like, I didn't expect anime shit.
you watched the interviews after the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the idea of them doing interviews about this.
Wait, didn't you
movie.
hear Ibrahim talk about the top 10 anime list of Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, but I watched it before we watched Creed.
What?
I watched it at the same day.
You watched Creed 3 before Creed 2?
Oh, I already watched Creed 2 like fucking years ago, right? Then I
Yeah.
watched it again with you guys.
Oh, you've already seen Creed 3 before?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you saw it after. What the fuck? Were you pretending that you didn't know what happened?
Yes.
That's,
Because I don't want to spoil you.
No,
So I was like, I
that's
just
good.
stood silent.
That's actually
Alright,
this is really funny.
yeah, bruh.
I'm completely lost.
No, we watched Creed 2 together, but he'd
Yeah.
already seen Creed 3, but he didn't tell any of us that he'd seen Creed 3.
Ah.
I mean, did you even ask? Wait, what? You predicted some things, right? Wait,
In Creed 3.
he had some
Huge brain.
hypotheticals.
Oh yeah, I think we were like going like who will win and that sort of thing like that.
Yeah, I'm just like,
And
I
we were
don't
talking
know.
about how anime influenced it. Yeah.
I was just giggling
How it
before at the thought
is.
of these interviews where they're talking about. He said, out of context, they talk about anime, and then the interview was like, "What's you like One Piece? What's your favorite?" anime?"
His number one show, he says that like
Uno
if you're new to anime, you
Piece.
should get into is the One Piece.
Damn.
Did he say watch the first 500 episodes? And
Yeah,
it
which
starts getting
my
good?
friend at work, one of my bosses is
Mhm.
like, that's terrible advice. One Piece is too long. You got to get something like shorter.
Watch Naruto,
bunch
which
of
is like 10 seasons.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do people watch 10 seasons of ninjas hitting each other?
Because they kiss at the end.
True.
Spoilers.
I know a person who binge watched all 1,000 plus episodes of One Piece in 1.5 months while having
Did
high
they
school.
watch like a
Oh, high school's nothing. But like,
they just all
if you-
nighters and not learning?
I assume they didn't have a job, right?
Well,
Their
their job was watching to watch
pay
anime.
attention in
That's their
class,
job.
but instead they watched One Piece.
So I assume it's like, go to high school, watch One Piece during
in
class,
Mm-hmm.
Then
go home,
watch more
keep
One
watching
Piece.
One Piece,
Real.
sleep late because you're watching One Piece.
Yeah, just all night One Piece. In the morning, go to school. Watch more One Piece in class.
For real. Yo.
That's what you repeat. Damn, being a high
Bro,
schooler.
I can't watch like more than one episode of TV. I don't binge things anymore. Like, Not even that I
Yeah.
don't have time. It's more like
Takes you in. I mean,
I'm sitting there thinking, damn, that was an hour episode. Do I have an hour episode to go?
yeah.
Like, I don't want to.
Well,
I
these
don't know if I want to
days-
sit here for another hour.
Yeah,
bro.
these days I think about, damn, I need more sleep hours. So,
Yeah,
like,
man. I
watch this.
sleep decent amount. Yeah,
That's the. We're getting old.
yeah.
We need sleep.
That's why the writing in this movie is pretty decent.
Uh-huh.
I like in
writing's
terms of
decent.
the main
The
plot. I
writers
liked
are
it.
old.
I mean, yeah, main
I like
plot's
the main
very.
plot. There's also pretty good dialogue in this, from what I remember. That's
Mm.
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone did things that were in character for them to do in the last couple of movies. So, like, yeah, I think
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Characters were in character.
Characters for in character. What's the next thing? Cinematography.
Nice.
You
I thought
could
it was
talk about
very
the anime
nice.
bits.
Yeah, they do a lot of anime shots. A lot of
Yeah.
they do that cool like camera thing where like when they're doing like side punches and stuff, the camera will move. It's a very like dynamic thing.
Is that like where they go a bit slow mo?
Yeah, they do a bit
Yeah.
of that slow mo and the camera will move and stuff like yeah. It's
He's
pretty.
in the zone.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
focus mode.
It's not like the one shot takes from the last ones, but like
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
that's also totally anime. They're moving, dodging around the enemy, and then they find the weak point.
It's like, yeah,
in slow-mo.
you're thinking about what you're
Yeah.
doing, like
Yeah.
in an anime or in a manga panel where you have
Yeah,
monologues.
they do have a lot of moments like that in this
Yeah.
one. So like yeah,
When in real life, you have 1 second to think. You get
unless you're Joe from You, then
Oh,
you
yeah.
have
you have
40 minutes to think while you monologue and then
and
say
stare
okay.
at a person, be like, yes.
I was trying to
Yes.
notice it when watching this new season to be
Yeah.
like, I think they've kind of fixed it there. Like it doesn't really happen that
Yeah.
often.
Yeah, but I noticed it
Yeah.
more on part 1.
Yeah.
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 Fix that shit.
It is kind of funny though.
Fix the
He's like
feelings.
thinking face is like
Mm.
all the time. Yeah. Do you have anything more to say about cinematography?
It's cool. Good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Editing visuals.
It's nice.
Watch
I
the-
like, I mean, the bit where he gets spoilers in one of the fights where he gets disconnected from the world.
Oh yeah, there's some. That's what I meant. Like there's some
Yeah.
out of this universe level
Yes.
imagery in this one. You know, it's not like
He took mushrooms.
which like the last movie kind of had an element to it during like its final fight. It kind of go. It's not like completely realistic. They kind of will take some noise out a little bit and like do stuff, and then
Yeah.
this is just like that times 10 sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I like it because
Cool.
this is definitely this is less of the actual technical boxing stuff. Because like it also makes sense with the character. Like he's kind of done with boxing.
Yes.
This is a personal thing for him. So they do a personal,
True.
highly stylized fight that isn't really about the boxing.
No, I took it personally.
Did you?
Oh, you can. He did. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I like that too. Ditto.
Ditto.
What do you think
Cool
of the
bit.
sound, the audio, and the music and stuff?
Effective.
What
Yeah.
another banger soundtrack.
Yes.
What was in the sound?
It was produced by Dreamville, I think, like the J. Cole.
J. Cole guy.
Yeah, I think J. Cole was on the stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That was okay.
It has some hype tracks when shit was going down, you know.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, all
It's
of these Creed
alright.
movies have like pretty banger soundtracks.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kendrick was on the last
yeah.
one.
Was he?
Yeah.
Guess he was.
Who gonna pray for me? Oh wait, that's
That's Black Panther.
Don't be racist.
What?
No.
No. All right.
Okay, buddy.
we'll talk
Move
about
on.
spoilers now. All right. Let's drop some
Spoilers.
spoiler zone.
Yes.
All right.
Times
Where
now.
do we want to start with the spoilers and stuff?
Uh,
What do we want to talk about?
Bad thing.
Was there a bad thing?
Very bad.
I don't know.
Oh, The Creed's mom dies, and you forgot.
That was the bit I was
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did she die? She died.
she
She
did.
died.
They had a big funeral, but Rocky wasn't there. That was the part where it's like, it doesn't really make sense that Rocky wouldn't be there, but like, you know what? They literally just could not get the actor because of the drama behind the scenes. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We could talk about the anime parallel. If you want.
Yeah, I don't know like specifics, but like I know that like when they punch each other, that's from Dragon Ball.
When they do a
They
face
punch each
to
other at
face.
the same time. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a direct thing in Dragon Ball.
Mhm.
I think like the end fight where it would like show them as like children sometimes. That's a Naruto thing, right?
I think that was Naruto.
Because I've
They
seen
had
that in
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty dope.
Storyline wise, going back to the Naruto Sasuke thing of like, oh, they were friends when they were young, and then one got led astray, and then they meet again, but then they beefing.
But like this one's kind of this is more nuanced than that because
Yes.
it's like the one got led astray, but it's low key Michael B. Jordan character's fault
Yeah.
because he's the one that started that fight. The other guy was just defending him, but then he took the fall for it. So it's like
Although-
interesting.
It's the mother's fault because she didn't let him see him.
No, he says it's also his fault because he didn't want to see him.
Yeah, but he didn't get the
He
letter.
just didn't get the letters. So like, yeah, there's a bit of blame on both sides, I guess.
conflict.
But yeah. But the point where I kind of lost sympathy with him was when he hired like, because you go like, okay, he went to prison, but he's not a bad guy, right? But then he
Yeah.
hires a kid.
A kid
A hit.
from prison.
Yeah.
Wait, he did? Who he killed?
No, he broke the guy's hand. That was the turning point of the movie.
Oh,
That's when he's
that
like,
one, yeah.
oh, Michael B. Jordan goes, oh, this guy's a bad guy.
Yeah.
When he realizes that he broke the hand of the dude. And then, so then they confront him on the beach. And he kind of just goes, yeah, I'm a bad guy, and beats him up. That was
Yeah.
kind of funny.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Yeah.
But that was after like
It was kind of out of character for him. That was like the point where I was like, that was a little bit
the
silly.
revelation. But like the revelation
Little
also
bit
included the letter stuff,
Also,
right?
Michael B. Jordan goes onto the beach. A guy comes up to him and says, hey, and then Michael B. Jordan clocks him and knocks him out.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
That was really funny. He never even lost at that.
But like part of that revelation was also him confronting his mum and be like, "Where the letters at?" Or was that after? Because before he goes to the beach, right?
That was...
Pretty sure it was before.
Fuck my brain.
Because then he's like, "Yo, the mom."
He definitely would have gotten the letters before.
Yeah, then the mom showed like, "Look, a gang affiliation or some shit."
Yeah.
It's like, damn, bro. Then he must really be bad.
Yeah.
Then he goes to.
'Cause I'm bad.
But like
I'm
the
bad.
mum wouldn't have known that. It wasn't really gang affiliation. It was more like it's the guy. It's literally
Look, I
the
see it.
guy
Uh-huh.
who did the
But he
thing.
did gang signs.
And
or
then they
something.
kind of just forget about it because like then he kind of like goes and makes it like personal and he comes after his family, all that shit, and then they go and sell in the ring, right? And then he kind of forgives him in the end. But this guy hired a guy to break the hand of another guy who he's friends with.
The Russian.
Yeah.
Trego.
Which I actually really like that they made him and Creed
yeah.
friends because it's like there's no reason for them to really hate each other. If you
Yes.
paid attention to the last movie,
like
it was
GG,
to
bro.
do with and it was more like the pressure from his mum and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I really like that, and I like how they brought back the first guy from the first movie, like the villain of the first movie as well,
Oh yeah.
at the very start when he beats them up. That was really
Holden.
cool. Yeah.
They're British.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of the main storyline was kind of, I think it was good. It's just like
Some quirks.
executed. Maybe it just should have been a bit longer so they could develop some stuff a bit more. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think okay. So in terms of like the side arcs that kind of like don't get resolved, Tessa Thompson's character her thing is like she can't really sing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just because the hearing?
Yeah, I think like she was. Well, yeah, it was inevitable. She was always
Yeah.
not gonna sing because of the hearing thing. But
They just kind of accepted that. Be like, yeah.
yeah, she goes like, "Oh, I've been bottling it up all inside," but doesn't really do anything with it. She kind of just goes, "Yeah,
Be like
it'd
that.
be like that."
Yeah.
Even though they set
yeah.
it up kind of like an arc because she talks to Jonathan Major's character about it, and it seems
Yeah.
like she's hiding it, and there's something is going to happen, but nothing really happens. She just like talks to Creed about it a little bit. Yeah.
Mm.
And then doesn't really. I guess she'll never be satisfied. She's going to be depressed for the rest of her life or something,
Yeah.
as far as we know. The other thing was like the daughter, right? Because it's like,
Daughter be
daughter
violent.
be violent to like teach her to not be violent. And Creed doesn't do that. He just teaches her how to punch.
Yeah, so even better.
Yeah,
So, yes, keep being violent.
yeah. He doesn't even address it. He just goes,
Yeah,
yeah,
punch
punch
the bag.
bag.
Channel your anger.
He doesn't say that though.
He doesn't.
Maybe
That's
it's
the
like,
point.
don't punch people, punch bags.
But he punches people.
Yeah.
And Creed kind of goes against his that philosophy anyway, because he just decides to go and punch this guy,
Yeah.
not for the sake of like a tournament, but just for the sake of punching him, pretty much.
Because he was very angry with Johnny.
Yeah,
So this movie does not teach that violence is never. Quite the opposite.
violence is the answer.
Yeah, I mean, at the
Break
end.
some guy's head, people forget about it.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
Yeah.
yeah, the bag.
Well, you want
Call
to talk
someone
about the mum of Creed?
Uh,
Because she kind of, I guess, she's
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm hiding these things from you.
yes. But I'm gonna
But here
die.
they are. I mean, technically, that is sort of an arc, because it's more of doing it at 180, I guess. But like,
Was like, I hid these from you when you're a kid, so you won't be bad like him.
yeah,
But you're no kid anymore, so here it go.
yeah,
Now I'm gonna die. Bye bye.
yeah.
So sad.
Who
So sad.
can say whether?
Yeah, bro, that was something of that, you know?
Or yeah, another arc would be like Mr. Creed and be like, I don't want to talk about shit. Fuck you.
That was a really good arc.
Yeah.
That got resolved and stuff. And that
Yeah,
was
because that's kind of the main.
that
thing.
is his
That's the
main
main
thing. And that's why I really like the end of the movie, because both of these guys who can't really talk about any of their feelings kind of like share a brief dialogue, but then they understand each other. But nobody says, "Why did you break that guy's hand, bro?" Well, I know
No,
why you did it, but
everything's
like
in the past now.
in the
Doesn't
past
matter
now.
anymore.
that guy has a shattered hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're friends, fair am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of neat.
You should go back to jail. But we're
Oh.
bros.
I like the actual like
So the attitude.
the like premise of the story. It's like Creed is like retired and is like essentially managing this dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool new take. It's not like Rocky mentor sort of thing. It's like more to
I
do with like
have a-
actual being a
yeah.
manager, which is like
Manager.
a new side that we haven't seen before, I guess. Kind of wish that they gave that guy a bit more to do, because once he loses the fight, he's just not really in the movie
Mexican
anymore.
guy. Yeah.
Because they do set up like reasons, motivation for why he's fighting and stuff.
Yeah, but like he got beaten up so bad, he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
So like, what else can he do?
Which once again kind of looked past.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. I don't really get the rules of this boxing thing. Because fucking Jonathan Major's character will do illegal moves, right?
Yeah.
He uses elbow, stuff like that. Hey, nobody cares. Like the announcer will be like, "Hey, that's legal."
But then he get. No, he didn't get this one.
Yeah, he almost got disqualified or something, but like
At the time.
at a
on
time where he
yeah,
should have already been disqualified.
the paid off ref. Ref's
Yeah,
like, eh?
yeah, he's actually an American ref, bro. Oh no, I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking of the last video. I was thinking No, they're both American. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah,
Well, there's the
Yo.
Russian one when they're in
Yeah.
Russia.
the Russian one. I was thinking that was a Russian ref. Yeah, and this one. Yeah,
Damn.
but other than I dug this movie, man.
Yeah, bro.
I liked it. I just wish they'd just made it longer.
Yeah, to close up some tie-ups.
Personally, sense, and just make the development of the tension between the two a little bit more realistic, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
What the fuck?
I got a thought. Now it's back. You know
Yeah.
the bit where it's like, oh, so Jonathan Majors is taking advantage of Creed, but at the same time, Creed was taking advantage of Jonathan Majors for their match.
Yeah.
So they're both like, damn.
I mean,
Damn.
so
Farming on
yeah.
my dick.
I feel
Damn.
like Creed was
Yeah.
taking less.
But like he had to
it's more
because of the broken arm.
Yeah. So
So
like,
it's like forced upon him.
but also like
do
it was a
so.
good opportunity for Creed to show his friend, to help his friend as well.
Yeah,
Because like
but he didn't care as much.
yeah, that scene
before.
where he wins the fight and then looks at Creed and Creed just shakes his head at him, bro.
No,
He's just
no,
like,
no.
nah. Damn.
Some 10-year-old kid making a rap video
Me,
while on a Call of Duty montage,
yo,
going, damn, farted on my dick. Damn.
Very
That's
relevant.
nasty.
living the dream,
So what were we talking about? I forgot.
Sorry for the tangent.
taking advantage.
Yes, very relevant to
Each other.
taking advantage of people. Yeah. But yeah, so that was like that morally grey area with both characters, which is
Yeah.
vibey.
Is a
Smooth
vibe.
All right. Final verdicts.
Okie dokie. Creed 3, the third installment of the Creed saga.
How many times can you say Creed in one sentence?
Credence. Creed.
I decreed.
I decreed that Creed 3
It's a
truly
3 out of
is
10, no.
a Creed. Yeah, I like this movie quite a bit. Quite like the action scenes in particular, the fight scenes. The story has a bit of funny moments that wasn't addressed / resolved in the best way. Yeah, very different from the last Creeds. More anime, as we have said many times before.
Creed.
Creed. Hey, watch One Piece. I give it a
A.
7.5 out of 10.
I give it an 8. I enjoyed.
Yeah, for me, I'll also give it an 8. I think this is good movie. Good movie.
Good. Very good.
Very nice.
What's
Very nice.
good in Japanese? Very good. Molto ben.
Molto bene.
Oishii desu ne. Delicious. Or you can say sugoi, which means amazing.
Yeah.
Or you could say what is good? It is daijoubu desu, which is
I am
alright.
Yeah.
I don't know what good is in Japanese. Do you know?
No, that's like, are you good? Like, genki desu ka?
Genki desu.
That's like, are you alright?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
They have a word for it, but I do not remember.
We just don't know. Leave a comment if you're watching this on YouTube.
Alright.
Send us an email.
Let's talk a little bit about some TV series.
TV.
Television.
Yo.
Probably streaming, but,
Wow.
you know,
The modern television.
yeah. What did you watch on streaming today? Not today. I mean this week.
Yes,
Yeah.
only today.
Besides the other stuff.
Besides the stuff that we're talking
Yes, I've recently completed season 1 of The Sopranos show from 1990 something.
That was not in Soprano.
about. No, it was not a surprise.
I thought it was pretty cool. Very New Jersey. Everyone's from New Jersey. Very Italian American in the East Coast vibe. Yeah. And what's funny is they keep referencing the other mafia movies before their time in the show. And be like, yeah, the mafia. We're not like the mafia. But look, it's like the mafia.
Is it a comedy?
It's a drama.
So like it's not a,
I mean, they have comedic scenes. It's not a comedy. So it's a drama about like
man and a
mafioso
woman?
types past the prime of the mafia era, you know? So like the 90s where they really cracked down. So they're like, fuck, being a mafia is kind of hard these days.
damn.
So that's their struggle.
A little bit difficult.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be.
Yeah, they're like, the good old days, man. It's not the same.
So good, a strong start to the show.
Strong start. Yeah.
And
it's
it's all
about Tony
downhill from
Soprano
here.
and his family life and how he has to
I don't
balance that
understand.
with his mafiosos. Be like, damn, my kids hate me. Like every other show.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
I hate my wife.
Damn, true that. Preach.
Yeah.
Out of context.
No, we're literally just saying,
Yeah.
just saying stuff.
Say it out of context.
I hate my wife.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't have a wife.
Do you wish you had a wife? To hate.
But if you
Yeah,
close
yeah, I'll
your
have a wife
eyes...
to hate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be your wife.
All right.
I'll hate you.
Let's talk a little bit about The Last of Us, shall we?
Is it the last?
No, next week is the last.
Ah,
So yeah, tune in next week for our season thoughts.
Yep.
nice.
But
Yep.
let's talk about Last of Us episode 8. What was the name?
Cool running.
Yes.
I think
Don't
was
think
it
that
something?
was
It was
the
something to do with like saving or freedom or something like that.
Probably. Maybe I have that.
Yeah, when we are in need.
When we are in need,
Oh.
we seek.
And this adapts my favorite part of the game, I think,
Mm.
which is the David arc.
My name is David.
Well, what are our? We'll do non-spoiler thoughts and then we'll do spoilers. What are our non-spoiler thoughts?
I thought, damn, this is a pretty cool episode to highlight Ellie's capabilities, being alone and having to survive. Pretty cool.
Interesting. Did you like it?
I thought it was a pretty strong episode.
Yeah.
It was intense. It was trying to what's an antonym for heartwarming? It was horrifying.
Heart-colding.
Heart-colding. It was intense. It was heart-colding. Heartwarming.
Stay
and
frosty.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Very
Yeah.
solid.
Heart-freezing.
Very solid.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, it's very good.
Are you,
I like,
are you still talking like the trolls from yesterday?
Yeah, man.
Well, he has a Jamaican accent.
Shit, Rastafarian.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why someone thought trolls would sound Jamaican.
Because they're from the Caribbean, man.
Yeah, no.
Cool runnings.
Cool running.
Well, it's because the trolls speak giant. I guess giants are from Jamaica and this, you know.
What is the?
That's
well, okay, hold on.
Set some context, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, I thought you were going to say
No,
something.
no. For some, you can provide the context.
Yeah, so we're talking about, we do our weekly D&D sessions.
With the
is
boys.
Dungeons and Dragons
boys.
with the boys. And there's like, somebody's made like a guide of like This is what each
It's not a
race
guide,
is
it's
meant
just
to...
general forum discussion.
Yeah. This is what each race is meant to sound like in relation to, I guess, dialects within our
In the real world.
real world. And for some reason, they're like, oh, giants should speak like Jamaican.
Maybe they just ran out of accents, so they're like, what accents are left?
Yeah.
They're like,
I should look at the
Jamaican.
monster manual and see, like, where are giants originating from, I guess.
The Caribbean.
Because we were doing trolls, and these trolls
Well,
spoke giants.
if we're going by that idea, giants they should come from the Netherlands. If we're going by that ideology, so anyone that
Is it-
speaks giant speaks
because
in a Dutch accent.
The Dutch people are tall.
Yeah, tallest people in the world on average.
I mean, I guess that's a good logic there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Dutch.
Shout out to
you
the Dutch.
colonizer.
I remember looking up the countries in order of average dick size.
Oh,
I think
lovely.
it's a South American country that has the biggest dick, so maybe they should be the giants.
I think Indonesia is like in the top lowest.
Yeah, it's the top
Five,
lowest. Yeah, good one.
Can you confirm from your own experience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
I'm good,
man.
I'm good, yeah.
And we're the shortest as well.
I can confirm that from looking at you. Don't worry, man. No.
You're
Move
barely
on,
taller
move on.
than me,
Oh my God.
buddy.
What?
You're barely taller than me, buddy.
But I am. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hold on, just blow it is.
Oh,
He blowing. Damn. What if giants are Dutch?
What if giants are Dutch?
They'll
Well,
have
regardless
giant
of that,
wooden shoes.
I think this episode was pretty good. I'm beginning to notice some issues I have with the series as a whole. So I'm just like imagining I'm the writer of the show, right? I'm going in and like, this is the game. It's a long game, but it's not that long. It's like what, like 20 hours or something, I think. It's probably
Yeah.
not longer than that. The cutscenes are probably pretty short. And it's just like mostly gameplay, right? Maybe like 2 hours worth of cutscenes, something like that. So I need to like extend it into 9 episodes of TV, which is 9 hours. Except for the first episode, but like we do it, yeah. So like I'm gonna pepper stuff like the Bill and Frank, which has nothing to do with like the source. It's
The
just
main
like
story.
a thing mentioned that doesn't really have anything to do. We'll put in the DLC and stuff. And like we'll flesh out side characters that don't really need to be fleshed out, like the lady and the rebels in the previous episode or whatever. Like, yeah, to make it longer, right? So it's like they wrote all of that, but by this point in that we're up to, like, let's say we haven't seen the latest episode, but like we're up to that point where like, oh shit, we've got 2 episodes left, and like I kind of forgotten that we need to actually write those.
Yeah.
So this is probably the most important arc in the game, I'd say. This is what connects the stuff from the without. Should we just go spoilers for now? I feel like I've said this. This is probably, just to clarify, this is probably my favorite episode of the show so far. But I am noticing some problems with the overall show, which I feel like is more going to be talking about next week, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, spoilers, right?
Yes.
So this, basically what I'm saying is, this episode should have probably been 2 episodes. They cut out a lot of stuff for the game. The stuff of like, that's why I was kind of don't really agree with what you were saying about Ellie being on her own, because she is technically on her own, but we don't get to see a lot of her doing stuff literally by herself, not with like the bad guys after. I mean, like, we didn't get the iconic shooting of the rabbit in this one.
Yep.
Where that?
The rabbit ran away, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like this should be longer. This is one of the more interesting villains because he connects to Joel killing the dude in episode, I want to say 3 or something.
No, it was in last.
Yeah, last.
Last.
Episode 6.
Episode 6. Yeah, but like early in the show is what I mean. Like, well, then like halfway through, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess. So.
So that's what I mean. Like early in the show, it connects to that. So like that's a kind of big overarching thing. So this guy's
No, so it's the monkey bits, right?
what?
Oh, the part he fell asleep at.
The monkey bit.
Yeah,
Hospital. No, university.
Was it?
yeah. The dude, they were referencing one of the bandits being killed, which was part of the tribe thing.
Wait, wasn't it the tribe earlier in the show?
No, that was 2 episodes ago.
It wasn't the kid that he took?
A kid.
Like, at the start, you know how they show up in that like abandoned town and there are a bunch of bandits?
Oh yeah.
And he
No,
gets
they're
that kid?
different.
Was that
different
not
people.
that one?
No, that was the rebel lady.
Oh, that's the rebel lady. Oh. Oh, so, okay, so it's the one with the monkeys.
Yes, monkeys.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, an earlier thing that happened. So like, I feel like this guy was like, but he's kind of like the main villain in the way, but like it's not the show. The like Last of Us doesn't really have a main villain. It's just like
The villain
it's the
this
villain
time
is
around.
society.
Yeah, he's a metaphor for
Yeah.
the villainous people.
But
of
he's
society.
one of the more interesting guys. But he has the biggest boss battle in the game, I'd say. It's the one with the fire and the thing.
Yeah,
And so like he's pretty important. So like I feel like they could have probably done more. I mean, we got the lady with the rebels for 2 episodes, Ed. Why does this guy only
Yeah,
get like 1
that's-
episode?
That's actually true.
Yeah.
because they ran out of time.
And I don't really count the last episode as like fleshing out Ellie more because it was a flashback, but it didn't show her in the present doing anything except for at
Yeah.
the start and at the end. So it's like seeing Ellie do more stuff in the present day would have been nice. But I feel like just could have done that a bit more. So a bit rushed. I was like, I did watch the end of the episode with the monkeys. That was pretty rushed as well.
Yeah,
So yeah, I feel like the show's kind of trying to rush towards the end now. The bit at the university, that was probably like at least half an episode's worth right at the last 5 minutes.
yeah. It was
Because
definitely
in the
longer
game, you spend
yeah.
a lot of time
Yeah.
doing but it's a lot of puzzles and stuff as well. But like you do
Yeah.
spend a lot more time there. So like, yeah, it's a bit of
No giraffes.
an issue I'm thinking about, like, because they're wrapping the season up next episode. That's the entire first game in the next episode.
I feel like the writers probably just like, oh shit, we got no time to cram this stuff in.
Yeah.
They're like, all right.
So I feel like, as much as I hate to say it, if we're going to cut anything, probably Bill and Frank's episode is the least important to the narrative.
Yes, but it was a good episode.
It was a good episode. It's just that, like,
I mean, kind
You
of
gotta
the thing
sacrifice
they're
some
doing
stuff,
is for this show is what they're doing really good at is fleshing out side characters, right? But that takes time out of the main story.
yeah,
That's the dilemma
yeah.
right there.
And I feel like if it doesn't really contribute, because Bill and Frank are side characters that aren't in the actual story. It's just like
Yeah,
they are
NPCs.
NPCs. Well, yeah, but they're also like in terms of in this actual story, they're not in it. They're in flashback.
Yeah.
They're not even alive when the story's taking place. So it's like, you know.
yeah.
But their spirit
And with the
lives
Left
on.
Behind DLC, I would actually prefer if they could have kind of done it as a DLC and just done a special episode. Because like
Oh.
Euphoria does special episodes. And I mean, TV's been doing TV specials for ages.
Yes.
It's like a... And they've just started kind of bringing that back with like Marvel and Disney,
Oh, yeah.
right? It's like they could have kind of just done a special episode with that one, maybe.
But
to
I
take
thought
it.
the way it was integrated within the time frame of the main story is a good place to put it. But maybe it would be better if they
Yeah,
also kept all the present stuff, Ellie
yeah.
stuff as well.
Because I also, like, with that episode, I was like, I kind of wanted it to be a bit longer.
Yeah.
But they also had to tie it in a bit to the main plot, so like maybe it could have kind of like just beat its own thing. I don't know. Yeah, I hope they stick the landing. I feel like next episode it's just going to be really rushed.
What if they make 2-hour final episode?
That is potentially true though, because the first
Yeah.
episode is an hour and a half.
Yes,
It's
I
going
mean
to
that
potentially be
might
2 hours. I
do
don't
them
think
some
they
good
will,
if they do
but,
that. But
We'll see.
Well,
I
we'd love
guess.
to see it
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
But other than that, this is kind of like my favorite episode. I just wish it was longer because this part is the part that, from like this part to the end, is the part the stuff I actually remember from the game, like pretty vividly. The stuff before, I'm like, I don't care that much about. Though, in my general opinion of Last of Us, I've kind of said this before, I don't really care about the Last of Us game that much, so it's like, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But that's
When
cool.
Pedro Pascal embraced Ellie and called her baby girl, I was like, oof.
Well, she embraced me and called me baby
Exactly,
girl.
bro.
Yeah.
That was powerful.
But yeah, just like
What
those
it's been
concerns
building up
aside,
to.
though, I really liked this episode. It was David was really scary in this one, which I do like. I like how Troy Baker's in this episode.
Yeah.
It's not just like a cameo; he's like in this episode as a character.
Guy.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't see Troy Baker doing.
he
Like,
get
live
straight up
action.
murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't really see Troy Baker do much like that. He probably does stuff for. I assume he's on TV before.
Most likely.
Yeah.
More than likely.
He was probably
He's
on like
good at it, too.
Grey's Anatomy or something like that, right? No, what's that crime one that everyone's been on?
Judge Judy.
I looked at an interesting thing
What's
about
the name
like.
of that show?
Do you know with like Judge Judy and stuff? It's like you go on. You don't have to pay the other person anything. The show pays them for you. Yeah, did you know that?
As a actor.
No. I mean, like, you know how what Judge Judy is, right? It's like cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like real people going.
I'll do that.
So the tagline of the show is like real people or something.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
reality TV show. It's not like a
But they pay you to go on.
yeah.
I assume most shows do that.
Yeah, but they pay the outcome of the trial.
Oh, they pay
Because
for
it's obviously not criminal trials or anything. It's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
stupid civil cases. With like I think it's like
They're
almost.
paying for the
It's
court
probably not even as
fees.
much as like a magistrate's court. It's like
Mm.
it's like very small amounts of
Council
money,
court.
right? And then they will pay the winner rather than have the actual person who loses
Yeah,
pay the
yeah.
winner. So like you can make up your own case and go on and win money.
So you can technically, hypothetically be like, oh, domestic violence case. How do I not pay for this?
No,
Call up
that's
Judge Judy?
that's criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's civil stuff about money. So it's like
Mm.
tenancy disputes, stuff like
Defamation.
that. Yeah, defamation.
No.
I feel like the defamation case would usually be would probably be like more than what they would do in Judge Judy, because it's really like petty stuff. Like, hey, you broke my fence, pay for the damage.
No, it's more along the lines of like, my neighbor's dog keeps pawing on my fence.
Yeah, that's actually. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen a fucking case like that. Yeah, it's like yeah.
Oh, I remember one. And
Yeah.
this wasn't on Judge Judy. This was from another one. But it was on Reddit.
Okay.
My neighbor's bees keep pollinating from my flowers and make honey. And then they sell their honey from the honey that they make from my flowers.
The B movie plot?
Damn, is this just like, what is this like? Farmer, Judge Farmer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But yeah. I liked a lot of the game homages, you know. I'm kind of disappointed we get like the cool hunting, but we got like a little bit, but it wasn't a lot. But yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good shot.
Yeah. The boss battle was a little bit short, but like it was like the game. It didn't last as long as the game did because like they didn't have the game. The way they would do it, like whenever she gets and attacks him, you kind of have to go back into hiding, and then she has to do it again. And it's because it's a video game, right?
You can't do that over and over.
You can't really do that in a TV show, I guess. I was like, damn. Why is it this like my video game? But yeah, that was really cool. It was a pretty scary episode when she gets trapped in the prison and he's like, I'm gonna eat ya.
I'ma eat ya.
But first I'm gonna rape you. Yeah, that was Yeah.
To be good girl, or I eat you, like a real monster in
Yeah.
Monsters. David B's funny man, scary man,
Yeah.
truly is like a society.
Really is like a society. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
Good episode.
All right. Final verdicts, I guess.
Yeah, very cool episode. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
I'm feeling a 9.5.
I'm like, damn, do I go with a... I'm going like 9 or a 10, which is like still like pretty, really, really good, right? And that's like... It's 10 out of 10 for what it is, but like a 9 out of 10 because it's like not long enough because they kind of should have done another episode worth almost. I know.
What does your human delicious gut say?
Yummy.
I would say I might change my mind about stuff next week when we do our season wrap up, but you know, I'll just go with a 10 for like now, because this is probably my favorite episode of the
There
bunch
it
so
is,
far.
boys. There it is.
9 out
it
of
is.
10.
All right, let's talk about Mandalorian episode 2, right?
Episode 2.
All right, well, yeah. You know the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
You know,
they're back.
they're back.
On their adventures
Yeah.
in Mandalore.
Let's go.
All right, well, let's talk about it. This one was called The Mines of Mandalore.
Yep,
Yeah.
like Minecraft.
Yeah.
The mine of craft.
What did you think about it, Dio?
I thought, damn, look at the Mandalore.
What insightful commentary. Sonny, what did you think about it?
Wow. The lore of Mando.
All right, cool. Well, I was like, this is a good episode of TV.
Oh, I remember what I wanted. Oh, I guess it's spoiler. Never mind.
Yeah. So you guys didn't like it, or you did like it? I couldn't
like
tell
it.
because you didn't say anything. You said the name of the episode, and that was it.
I said, damn, look at Mandalore. But I don't hate the episode. I thought it was alright.
Yeah. I
But
thought
like,
they're going on adventure.
they're going on an adventure.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this one pretty good. I like it more than the previous one because it's just more like actual going into the season doing
More
shit.
lore.
Substance.
It's one of the spookies.
Mm.
Does a bit of the spookies, like going around the dark caves and like
Jump
little
scare.
monster stuff. The episode kind of ended weirdly though. It kind of ended
Yeah.
mid-fight, which is a bit weird. I was like, damn. I actually feel like they could have ended this episode when they're deciding to go adventure together,
Mm.
and then just put all of when they arrive at the water into the next episode and just do the full thing because we got like half of it in this one.
Yeah.
But this is a very solid episode. I think pretty good. Lots of interesting creatures. Grogu was very good in this one.
So good.
Grogu's
So-
coming into his own.
Some nice returning faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Pretty good.
Are we talking spoilers? Was that?
You know what? Why not?
Yeah, that was our
Sure.
non-spoiler thoughts, I guess. That's pretty good.
The lore of
Is,
Mando.
yeah.
Spoiler zone.
Spoilers
All
of
right, let's talk spoilers. I'll specifically be like, all right. I mean, it's not like super spoilery what happens in this episode. It's literally just like, go to your mine. Oh no, crab captured.
Giant enemy crab.
Grogu goes to Bo-Katan, says, "Come help my
Help
boy."
Daddy.
more like Goat Katan.
Yeah. Oh, so they get a
Goat?
droid for this one.
The droid be.
But sadly, it's not
droid.
an IG unit.
Yes, it kind of doesn't really do anything.
It
That's scream.
gets
And
captured.
pilot the ship.
Oh, it gets
Yeah.
beaten up and it had to be. saved. Yeah.
Then Bo-Katan comes, saves Mando.
From
They
the
fight
crab.
She's like, now
Damn.
let's go do some shit. And he's like, no, I want to go to water still.
Go to mines.
And
I want to
then
go
she's
mining.
like, fine, I'll come with you. They go down to the water. Monster.
How
Mando, like, passes
Creatures
out or
lie
something.
here.
No, Mando did a stupid and didn't see how deep it is, and he fell.
Creatures lie.
That's not how physics works.
No, well, he's looking at the steps,
You can't,
right?
like,
It's
fall,
"Hmm."
like,
And then he
Best
didn't
car is
notice the
dense.
fucking
oh,
drop.
if it's really. But she could go in the bit. What was how did she go in?
What?
She has jetpack.
Oh, a jetpack.
Yeah. Mando took off all his shit because he wants to go swimming. He
Yeah.
didn't look down. He's like, we
Then he fucking fell.
fell, yeah. To the bottom.
He fell like really quickly to the bottom. It was like,
Actually, yeah. It's like
yeah, it was
he's
a
being
bit
pulled,
weird. It was like,
but like, no, he just fell. Like
Yeah.
in water, it should
Well,
be slow.
I was
because usually you slow down in water,
Yeah.
you sink.
Unless there was
I was
something
under the impression,
sucking
yeah,
you.
something grabbed him or something.
Could have been the creature.
giant
whatever
With
it
how
was there.
sudden it was, I was under the impression that he was grabbed.
But at the
Yeah.
bottom, he was just there.
So yeah,
So,
it was
yeah.
Left for
when you
dead.
said
Yeah.
he fell. I don't think he fell over, and it doesn't make any like
Mando
physical
fell off.
sense. I think he probably did get grabbed by the creature.
It
But
wasn't
then-
a cliffhanger. They fell off the underwater cliff.
Yeah, for real.
Mm.
She rescues him, and then they kind of just end the episode mid fight. I guess next episode they'll just start off with them fighting the creature.
Why did the critics hate this one?
I think it was like just IGN.
Why did IGN not like this one?
They're like, oh, it's just horror, and that's it.
It had some horror bits, but it's
Yeah.
lore.
I mean, this episode it's pretty good. Like it's better than the last one.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot happens. Like it's just.
Lore.
I think the action in this episode is pretty good. I like seeing them fights with the dark saber.
Versus the crab. Who is the crab? Are they gonna explain that? It's the crab.
No, it's just a creature.
Yeah, but he's funny, smart robot crab.
No, it's not. Well, it's the thing, right? That goes into the crab and then comes
Yeah,
out.
so like this tiny creature guy.
The crab's not like
who
an
goes into
actual.
the
The
crab.
crab's
So
just
who
like a
is this
vessel.
tiny creature crab? He's just
Wasn't
he
there?
just lives in Mandalore somehow.
There are also other creatures and stuff.
Yeah, but they're Unga Bunga people. This guy's smart. He built a
What?
robot.
They're Unga Bunga people. Like what?
Yeah, the fucking troll guys.
They start with A. You remember what their names are?
Anus?
No.
Hey, so they're like, yeah, they're funny Unga Bunga people. So they're not smart, but this crab guy's smart.
Yeah, but it's just a bunch of creatures inhabiting an abandoned mine.
All the Mandalorians left though.
Yeah. Mandalorians are gone, scattered across the stars, Mando says.
Like
Yeah.
stars.
But it did show Mr. Crab escaping. So is he gonna come back?
Maybe. And what's happened to the pirates at the end of the last episode? May we never know.
died.
Maybe
So,
they're gone.
Well, Mando escaped them, right? So
Yeah.
They're just pawns for Mando to flex on.
Yeah. But they introduced like the big boss pirate at the end of the last episode.
might be
He-
coming
Mando's
back
better.
then.
Mando's just better.
I assume he's going to return, right? Because that's just
Yeah.
a random list then.
But Mando did get sucked in by the crab, so
Yeah.
crab's better.
But
Yeah.
according to Dio, he fell.
He did fail.
He just fell.
See, he lost to water, bro. So, like, how good is Mando?
Yeah.
Gravity. L.
Lost to gravity.
Yeah. Good episode.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Anything else you guys would like to add?
Grogu's a very good boy. I'm gonna say it
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, it was cool
Grogu.
seeing Grogu do a whole bunch of.
Grogu be more
little-
independent.
He's just
Clever.
flipping and shit in this one. He's flipping about like
Flipping and
Daddy
dipping.
Yoda.
Luke's
Because I
training
mean, if
didn't
it's
get away.
slow for him to walk, so why not flip and dip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a
Yeah.
negative thing. I'm saying like it's like he's Yoda.
Flipping.
You know how Yoda does his flips and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but why not have lightsaber, Grogi?
He's not Jedi.
Yet.
Well, it seems like he's
Wow.
not going to be a Jedi. Isn't that the choice he made? It's either be a
It's
Jedi or be
be-
a Mandalorian.
Mm.
Yeah,
Which begs the question, when's he going to get his Mandalorian armor?
when
It's little-
he,
So in the
Like
series, Grogu is going to get the armor. He's going to say his first words.
his first word is the way. This is the way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is.
The way this is.
Wait, this
Aha.
that would be cool.
He needs to
apparently,
be swimming.
from my understanding of
in the
Grogu's race
mines.
or whatever, they all speak normally. It's just that Yoda is the only one that doesn't speak normally, right? Because I'm pretty sure Yaddle speaks normally, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know, but fair
it's
enough.
the funny Yoda thing.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yeah. Well, he could be a real Mandalorian if he joined in dipping his toes in the mines and get initiated.
And he jumps
Initiated.
into the water and
Yeah.
sinks. He falls.
Is there such thing as force swimming?
Probably.
You can
But, like,
dash in the water
He would
in
need to be initiated,
the
right?
Jedi game, right?
Yeah. Like Jesus.
Like in
I've forgotten what the name of the game was.
the one that I played.
Yeah.
I don't think you swim in that game, do you?
Dash.
Unless
I
it's a
remember
sequel.
swimming. I might be, I don't know. I remember swimming, but that could just be, I don't know.
I don't remember swimming, but I.
Now that I think about it, the scene with the monster from last episode is supposed to be a parallel to Mando looking for the waters and being re-initiated, you know?
The what?
You know, in the last episode, there was the monster in the lake, and Mando saved him and shot the monster.
Oh, yeah.
That was supposed to be a thing about initiation. They just
I
needed to
think
do
the
an
first episode was
initiation
just a
scene.
recap of Boba Fett, where it was just like, yo, I want to be a Mandalorian. Hey,
Yeah.
remember what I said in Boba Fett? You can't be a Mandalorian.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
that particular scene with the kid being initiated, I think they're just like, remember initiation? Yeah.
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 They just needed a monster.
So wait, okay. It doesn't really make sense, right? If they can initiate Kid in random water, why can't they initiate Mando in random water?
Because he already been kicked out, and to get back in again, the creed says go into OG water.
Even though they don't
Redemption
believe
is not
that the Creed doesn't really believe that the OG water still exists.
Redemption
No, it
is
was
not initiation.
the guy, the tribe doesn't believe the waters
Tribe.
are still there
Booga
because
Booga
this
tribe.
planet destroyed.
Oh, the Creed still thinks it.
The creed's OG from the old time. They were still there.
The Bo-Katan's from the old times.
Yes. Well,
He's
the
Mando
elders are
royal
from the old time,
family.
including is the Smithy also from the old time?
Well, I assume she would be,
Yeah.
but I don't know if she's an elder.
Well, she kind of decides what Mando is in the tribe.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Good chat. Good
Yeah.
chat.
Verdicts, I guess.
Let's go.
Predictos Mando episode 2.
Dos.
Dos vai
R.
R. R. It's not 3. Wait,
Ichi. Ni. San.
no, this is 2.
2 out of 10.
Bitch.
Yes, this episode's kind of cool. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Nice. I'm gonna give it a extra 0.5 for Grogu points.
This has got a cool action stuff. Pretty vibey. This one's like a 8 or a 9 for me, probably like an 8.
8?
Yeah.
That works.
Banging. Yeah, that
So
gives us
7.5.
7.5. 8.
All right, let's do a
Let's
quick news
get
thing.
it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Quick
All right,
news.
all right. First off,
Our new
oh yeah, I
segment
wanted to give my
called
thoughts on Resident Evil 8 after completing it. It is bonkers, insane bullshit, but it's very fun in VR.
Bonkies.
Yes.
We got a trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja
Ooh,
Turtles, the
Mhm.
new Seth Rogen one. What
Let's
did you think?
Take
Looks
me back.
cool. Looks. I like the style.
Yeah. I was expecting like to know the people who were playing the turtles, but they're just like kind of random kids. Interesting.
Post
Which is fair.
Malone.
Give them some spotlight, you know.
I mean, they are supposed to be teenage.
That's true.
They ought to
Yeah,
be
this was
played
about them
by
like going to high
teenagers.
school or something like that. So yeah.
Oh yes.
We got a trailer for City Skylines 2. I thought that was very important to
Yo,
mention.
yes.
What do you guys think?
It was all over
Yo.
Twitter when it came out.
Do they enable walkable cities be built?
Walkable cities, like cities that walk, like in what's it, like Mortal Engines or something?
Yes.
Go on.
Like Howl's Moving Castle,
Huh.
but more of cities that enable people to walk in them.
I feel like the first one also had people walking in the cities.
Yeah, but you can mostly build a road.
I like the idea of introducing
And just
green
make
belts
it
and pedestrian
sidewalks,
walkways
which-
and
like
Berkshire
specifically
Mall.
areas. Berkshire Mall.
No traffic, just trams and bikes and
Well, that would be
people walking.
nice. Yeah.
public
I
transport
am like
oriented.
super interested to see what like they add. I don't want them to pull a Sims 4 and basically strip it of all its content,
DLC money.
because the DLCs included like transport and all of that stuff. I don't think the game would be good if it didn't have these elements
It would
that
be
we have
terrible.
now. Yeah,
Non-walkable.
it would just be a step back.
Also, here's
So-
to hoping people have enough RAM to play this game, or it's not as RAM heavy.
Mm. But the ray tracing.
Did it say what platforms it was coming to? All I know
No.
is it's coming for PS5 because PlayStation
Probably
put out.
PC as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It says like
Get informed.
Xbox One X. Wait, what's the newest Xbox?
Xbox Series,
X and
Series
S.
X.
Yeah,
Pocket
which also
X.
means it's not coming to last gen.
Yes.
We
Isn't
truly are in the
Xbox
time of
One S is an updated Xbox One.
yeah.
Still says Xbox
You're
S.
thinking of Xbox Series S,
Oh.
which is like the
Trimmed down
I
Xbox
don't know how I just made that
Series
noise.
X.
yeah.
Xbox Series X.
We got a new Dragon Ball Z game coming out.
PUBG.
Babaji. Dragon Ball.
Are you guys
Naruto.
excited for that?
I'm not a Dragon Ball
Neither
viewer.
am
I've never watched.
I. Moving on.
We should get Ibsy on for that
Yeah.
one.
RoboCop Rogue City, this new game that we saw the trailer for.
RoboCop. Shout out to Detroit.
Honestly, good job of them for showing gameplay in their first trailer and not just doing
Yeah.
cinematics. So yeah,
Looks kind of
it
cyberpunky
looks like so
in the
Yeah.
world.
kind of vibes.
See, when you say Detroit, I only think of two things. If you go south from Detroit, you reach Canada.
No?
Yes.
Oh,
What?
is it because
Yes.
Detroit's in the middle
No.
of
If
the pole?
if you're in Canada, you can go north and reach the US.
Because the compasses are fucked up there.
To quote everybody's favorite Gary Brennan,
Yes.
the balls of Detroit hangs over the schlong of Canada.
What?
Can you
Detroit?
illustrate?
Yeah,
Canada.
like on an upside down map.
Fucking hell no.
What?
Like the US, imagine it has a big dick
Yes.
and then the balls of Detroit. Sorry, I hit my mic. And then Canada's underneath it. If you go south from this US city, you reach Canada.
Is it going
it's on a
south,
penis.
going through the US?
Detroit. Okay, no, they.
Okay, can you just point to it? Point it to. Oh, wait, let's look at a map
Hey,
of.
it's
I'm
describing a
literally
penis,
illustrating
bro.
it for you. Detroit's up here, Canada's down here, and then they go like this.
What? Can
I can't even
Can
visualize
you explain
anything.
this to me,
I
dear?
don't get it, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it. Bro.
Okay, US.
Yeah.
It's not a line, right? You have like a thing that curves like this, and then you have Canada that goes underneath it.
Are you talking about like fucking What axis are you talking about?
Fucking hell!
Are you just talking
hold
about
on,
X
let's
and
look at
Just
it.
Y?
look at a fucking map.
That's
if I
what I
can't
was saying.
illustrate
You
this
said
shit
not
with
to
my
look at a
hands,
map.
look, Detroit, Canada, in a north-south orientated. All right,
Mhm.
my arms are the U.S. and Canada. If you go
No,
south,
this is the South Pacific Ocean. Wait,
Alright,
hold
go
on, my
to fucking
maps.
Detroit
It's
then.
upside down. It's upside down.
all right, here, let me do it for you. Fucking learn to use a map.
More
Let's
maps
fucking
in this
Detroit.
podcast being mentioned.
So
This
far,
is
the US
embarrassing.
is south to Canada.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah. And then there is one exception.
Which
Where-
Detroit?
Detroit. Yeah. This is Canada. This is Detroit. And Detroit is north of Canada.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You made it
Where-
sound
where's
like it was the
where's
entire
penis?
fucking country,
Where's the
bro.
penis?
This is the penis, and that is the balls. If you go south from this US city, you reach Canada.
Mate, you would never have
But
been
that's
able to
not
show that
part-
without
part-
doing it, without showing
Isn't
a map.
this?
That
What do you
would
get?
know.
Not really.
Yeah, it's like a tiny chunk of Canada is
Underneath Detroit.
underneath Detroit. So I thought you meant like the fucking yeah, yeah. It's you can't really show that without showing a map for it to work. But yeah,
There you
That was the first thing I thought of.
all right,
The second thing I thought of was Detroit Deep-Pan, but we'll move on.
all right.
I want to try Detroit Deep-Pan.
become human.
Yes. That's. I guess that's number 3.
You
But
should
didn't
probably
click in my
cut
head.
that part because we didn't show the map. So it's like
Yeah,
yeah.
For the audio listeners, if you didn't get my description of it,
it's penis.
y'all are both as just equally illiterate as these two.
You
Yeah.
weren't showing us the map. I looked at the map. I'm the only person.
I'm
What?
purposely trying to piss you guys off now.
The penis
Alright.
is the head of the balls.
Last of Us Episode 8 reached a series peak of 8.1 million views,
Cool.
which is very cool.
That's more than 8 million.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't think it's not as much as like House of the Dragon. I think because that's like 15 million. I think.
For
15
one
million.
episode.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not 8.1 million views for the entire series
Yeah,
per
yeah.
episode. Yeah.
So there's
We were looking at the game called The
Yeah.
Finals,
PUBG,
which was it's
PUBG.
coming out.
Night.
It's a free game.
a free-to-play game where you can buy loot boxes.
You can't buy loot box.
They have money boxes.
Yeah, it's just like a game.
There's a game
that's it.
feature.
Yeah, it's just
loot
like
boxes.
it's like your heist modes in like
Capture the
Call of
loot
Duty.
box.
How they making money?
Through the store probably,
Loot boxes.
or cosmetic. You know, loot boxes are randomized gambling, right?
Yeah, they can make more money with
That's
that.
the joke he's making.
Don't think they are though. Well, because we
Dumb
saw the
business
store, mate. It's
move.
just like buy stuff with money, bro.
Fortnite then.
Pretty much.
Does any games actually still use loot box other than like? What is it?
No.
Overwatch 2 use loot boxes?
Oh, they fucking not.
Because yeah,
But
they
why
fucking
not?
loved using that back in the first one. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think really games use loot boxes anymore.
You know, if they
Man.
'Cause
loved
all about
using
the
the
battle
loot boxes
pass,
in that
bro.
Overwatch 1, it would be a
Ah.
more sophisticated system. They didn't. They just kept it
Because
as
they
it
want
is.
money.
I know.
They money.
Everyone wants money.
There's the popular way now is to have a subscription. Like a
Yeah, battle pass. I mean, it's been like that since like 2019 or something.
Yeah.
Since Fortnite.
PUBG.
Focus series X.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? You get to blow up cities
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
like the game mechanics there.
Are we
Yeah.
hopping on, boys? It's I think teams of 3. They said. Surely jumping in.
Only
Can your
if.
game? Can your computer run it?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Only if I can destroy buildings with plane.
So I think. Oh, they do have like wrecking balls and shit.
No.
Those are fun.
Crane Simulator.
Yeah.
I want to play that game personally.
We got another trailer for D&D Honor Among Thieves that we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it'll be a fun time. Also, just fun fact, I looked up the movie and it's currently at the time of recording standing at 100% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
So
So
good job. With only
positive
12
thoughts
reviews there.
from the reviewers there.
How far do you think it'll drop?
Go to 50%.
That could potentially happen.
Yeah.
Like that's not,
Well, let's
yeah.
roll 5 d20s.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that
Death
right
save.
now.
I
Saving
genuinely,
throw.
if they do like actually incorporate gameplay features in terms of like rolling stuff and like that sort of thing,
Yeah.
I will like the movie.
Mhm.
I'm kind of curious as to how they make it like D&D,
yeah.
other than just having the lore.
If I roll 5 d20s, I get 54. So this score's gonna drop to 54.
That's pretty
Slay.
good.
We got an announcement that John Bernthal is returning as the Punisher in the new Daredevil show.
A Punisher.
But however, it seems that Foggy Nelson and what's her name?
Lady.
Yeah, they're not going to be returning.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah. Speaking of more sad news, Kevin Feige and Patty Jenkins' Star Wars films have reportedly been cancelled.
Damn. Which films were those?
I know that Patty Jenkins is making like a Rogue Squadron film or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No.
So we're not getting that.
seems
What's
like
the Feige film though?
I have no idea. It was going to be like Star Wars superheroes.
Dow.
So Jedi.
Yeah, they would do Jedi. The Eric Andre show is returning in June. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah. Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a new PS5 update. I just thought I might share some news about that. We got Discord support. We've got VRR support for 1440p.
Cool.
But my monitor doesn't support VRR for some fucking reason.
Is that just you have the VR and the screen still does the
No,
thing?
VRR, variable refresh rate. So you can like play games at higher frame rates without like
yeah.
yeah.
Don't you
Which
already
I kind
play
of
on?
fucking want for my like Assassin's Creed to ship because there's an old games.
Yeah,
But my TV, like my monitor, just doesn't support VRR.
older.
It's not that old. I mean, it's like
It's
new
not
enough
older.
to be
It's golden.
1440p. So like,
1440p's been out for a while.
I mean, I guess.
Well, it's a
not
new
that-
feature, right? So
Yeah.
you think?
The future is now
You said
old, man.
Discord, PlayStation.
Yeah, I tried Discord PlayStation. I could clearly hear my voice through like my headset.
I mean, it takes the mic from the PlayStation, doesn't?
Well, it's the mic from my headset, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, then I can just hear myself talking.
Isn't that just monitoring?
No, I shouldn't be able to hear myself at all. It's the other people that should be able to hear my voice. So like, you know how you go on a Discord call, you can't hear your own voice in your call, can you?
It could just be monitoring,
What do you mean?
so that you can hear yourself.
Oh
To
yeah,
make sure
I don't
we-
want to hear myself, and there was no
Yep.
option about anything to do with.
You sure? No options?
Uh,
All right.
and Discord doesn't have default monitoring, as far as I know.
Not default monitoring, at least for PC. I could understand for PlayStation though, where you might be away from the thing.
No, because like you have, because like you're
Not everyone's
to
gonna have
explain.
a headset, basically. So there
yeah,
there
but
should be
the
options. There should
PlayStation
be
itself
options, is
has
the thing I'm
already
saying. Yeah, I know.
like built in, like you could adjust your sensitivity of your mic and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, and what it would usually do is like deafen everyone else and let you fiddle around with that.
Mm.
But yeah, it was really weird. So I don't know. I wonder if anyone else is having that issue. Yeah.
Of
I
not
know.
having the option to not monitor yourself. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be a settings.
I went through the settings. I was
Okay.
like, I fiddled with
harder.
the thing.
Look softer.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can like watch movies on the PlayStation and be on Discord, or just game?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Because, like, yeah. The shitty thing is that you can't screen share to Discord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying because it's like,
Gameplay.
low key, like, that's like the only things you be doing on Discord on the PlayStation are playing games with like your friends or streaming your games. They're like
Yeah.
the only thing, you know? Like, yeah. The Resident Evil 4 demo is out on PlayStation now. That's pretty cool.
Ooh.
I'm probably not going to play the demo. I'd rather just play the game.
Yeah.
But yeah. And in final news, Everything Everywhere All at Once is now the most awarded movie of all time,
Oh,
Damn, bro.
beating the previous record, which was Return of the King.
Is it deserved? Is it just overhyped?
I think it's deserved. It's also very impressive considering it's an indie film.
Yeah.
That does not have the budget that Lord of the Rings had, obviously. So,
yeah.
yeah.
True.
And that's all the news I have for you.
And that's all we have time for today.
Yeah. Make sure you like,
subscribe,
subscribe.
and press the notification bell for updates.
But
Yes.
follow us on
extra.
Spotify,
Yeah, Spotify,
Apple Podcasts.
Podcasts.
Check us out on Instagram, unholy.pod.
Stop copying
And if
me.
you want to,
You didn't say shit, bro.
and
Repetition
if you want
legitimizes.
to,
That's right.
yeah, hype me up. You do the ad libs for.
Yeah.
If you want to send us a message, you can do that on Instagram or hit us up on 3unholythings@gmail.com.
That's right, Gmail, baby. And a recent addition to our social medias, introducing
Oh, yeah.
our TikTok account
What's our TikTok?
at unholy.pod.
Wow, what a great name.
Because why make
It's
it
just like our
different?
Instagram.
Because
yeah.
like that just
Keep it simple.
complicate things.
We're
you know?
unholy.pod everywhere,
Except for our email
which is freeunholythings@gmail.com with full stops in between.
and
the
our
words.
YouTube
Yes.
Yes.
and our podcast.
At least we're the same at two places.
Two places. That's
Yeah.
one of the-
Repetition legitimizes.
Yeah.
So yeah, check us out there. It's popping off. Yes, follow us so we get more followers and
TikTok and
get more TikTok views, yo, for clips and funny clips and other potential clips.
How many times can you say clips in one word?
Repetition legitimizes. Creed.
Creed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Creed.
See
Maybe
you
we'll
guys.
post
Creed.
Bye bye.
Creed.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.